comes out of nowhere, it's unexpected, and it's happening all around the world. Pillow fights in New York. Pantless on the Toronto subway. Spontaneous dancing in Belgium. Time freeze in a Manchester supermarket. And bizarre ninja fights at Berkeley University. It's called a Flashmob. And just when you're about to join in, it's over, and life is back to normal. Just like any other day, commuters are on their way back home from work. But what they don't know is that today at 5, a Flashmob will descend up on Sydney Central Station, transforming it into a huge dance floor. Meet Patrick. He's just one of 80 Flashmobbers getting ready for the big day. It will be his first Flashmob, and he's excited to be part of it.
It'll be fun. I haven't done that much acting before, but yeah, I think it'll be fun to act like you're nowhere and then start dancing in the middle of nowhere. I've always wanted to do that. I'm a big fan of musicals.
The rules of everyday life are kind of suspended or put aside, so people can get away with things that they wouldn't normally get away with.
But Patrick is not just signing up for fun, it's also to support a good cause.
Yeah, I think the Wesley Institute does really good work, especially with kids. And yeah, they really need our support to be able to do their research.
The idea of using a Flashmob for charity came from Raphael Grosjean, who's organizing the event. She thinks Flashmobs are the new way of getting your message across.
Flashmob are using more and more in a commercial way to communicate with an audience, and because it's surprising and new, it's going to attract the attention much more.
It's part of a Westmead Medical Research Foundation campaign to get people active. It's called the Move Movement, and like all Flashmobs, it uses social media.
We create an event page on Facebook, which then is able to be spread to all people around. So as soon as you receive this event invitation, you can then spread the word to your friends, which gonna spread the word to their friends.
But not all Flashmobbers heard about it on Facebook.
I was at a barbecue and Raphael was there, who's organising it, and we were just chatting about, you know, what we're doing at uni, and she said she was doing this, and I was like, oh, if there's an opportunity, can I be in it? So.
Jessica, a mom and first-time Flashmobber, loved the idea so much that she recruited some of her friends. But before the big day, it's time to get together to practice the moves. At a dance center in Glebe, Jessica and the others get a quick crash course in acting and then onto the routine. Choreographer Nikki had to come up with a routine that amateur dancers could learn quickly while still looking good.
The secret is in the number of people doing the same movement at the same time. So one person doing one arm up is not nearly as exciting as 100 people doing one arm up. So in that, the moves weren't technically really difficult, but you need to find something or movements that are really effective when you have a huge group of people doing them.
But there's a darker side to it, with some Flashmobs turning violent.
Philadelphia police are blaming flash mobs for mayhem on the city's streets, where as many as 3,000 teenagers organized via social networking.
In Philadelphia recently, there have been a spate of flash mobs. With I think half a dozen flash mobbings in the past year or so, and it seems that the authorities don't like it, and they've started to arrest people and charge them.
Flashmobs aren't necessarily all singing and dancing, and can also become an important political tool, as sociologist Chris Cheshire explains.
Flash mobs are used for political action. So in places like, even Iran or the Philippines is a notorious example of a case where If a group can organise to get a very large number of people into a place that the government of the day doesn't want them to be, then that potentially has a lot of political potency.
Back in Sydney, the flashmobbers are starting to get a little nervous. With just half an hour to go, it's time to talk logistics.
You need to stand on the blue cross, because that's what everyone's going to line up from. Yeah? Yay, that was my big voice. Everybody dance now.
After some last-minute rehearsals, talking over the routine with friends, and deciding where to put the props, the moment of truth has arrived. It's almost 5, and nobody suspects a thing, with everyone in character. It's showtime, with just one chance to get it right. One guy dancing in the middle of Central Station might look a little odd. But within seconds, more and more dancers jump into action. The commuters seem to be enjoying the disruption to their evening, and quickly get out their mobile phones and cameras to film what eventually will end up on YouTube. Jessica never thought she would be dancing in the middle of Central Station. But here she is, right in the middle of a flash mob.
Just out of nowhere we all just started dancing. It was so good. It was really fun and everyone was cheering us and filming. So yeah.
What did you think when people just started dancing in the middle of the foyer?
Lots of fun. Bright and happy and made my evening. Probably made lots of people's evenings.
I thought it was a crazy man with a speaker.
Everyone is relieved the show went well, but some flashmobbers seem to be still caught in the moment.
I'm still looking for other people that I actually came with, but yeah. I think they're still in character. So.
After weeks of organizing, Raphael is happy the day was a success.
I cannot find my words. Just perfect. Look, the energy in there.
At the end of a jam-packed day, the flashmobbers get together one more time to celebrate. Meanwhile, at Central Station, life's back to normal. But you never know when another flash mob might strike again.